I want to ask you about this new reporting that DHS is requiring 72 hours notice from any member of Congress who wants to inspect an ICE detention facility. You've been blocked repeatedly. What can you do to ensure you get access, and what concerns do you have? Because when you give 72 hours notice, they can clean things up. They can make things look better. They can give people food. I don't know. They can do all sorts of things. What concerns do you have about the 72-hour piece?
The 72-hour piece is concerning because it's thwarting the law. Remember, the law says we can show up at any moment to conduct oversight. Number two, they're gonna move things around. They'll make sure that there's not overcrowding. They'll make sure that they clean up the area. That's what they do in order for us not to see what's really going on in those facilities. But what's really concerning is how now they're saying that this law doesn't apply because they're a processing facility. I was speaking to somebody in Congressional Affairs and said, we're not detaining anybody here. We're actually processing people here. And it was like, what? If you're not free to leave, you're a detainee, and therefore we have authority to conduct oversight. So what's going to happen when all of a sudden they open up field camps and say these are not detention centers? Oh, we're not detaining anybody. We're processing them for months on end. That's the kind of stuff that happens in Vietnam, where you can actually be held indefinitely as they do research on your case until they investigate your case. That's not who we are. We're the United States of America. We have rules and laws in place to protect the civil rights and civil liberties of individuals. They're assumed innocent until proven guilty. But with this administration, if you're brown and you're walking on the street or you're in this country, you're guilty until you prove you're a citizen. And even in those cases, they're still detaining people who are American citizens, which is completely shameful and not who we are.
It shouldn't be who we are.